This meeting is being streamed. Okay. You want me to start?
Okay. For the past 2 years, welcome to Living by Oak Values. For the past 2 years, we have laid the foundation with core values, brick by brick, root by root, and since September, we have covered building the inner foundation and masculinity in relationships. Now, we're stepping into a new series, and the last series of 2025, Wholeness and Integration. Today, we are tackling what it means to live like you mean it, because growth isn't always about stacking more on top. Sometimes it's about checking what's underneath, quietly, honestly, and without shame. Today, we are asking the harder questions, not to prove how far we've come, but to see if the ground that we are standing on is still solid. Because real development isn't linear, it's layered. And the deeper we go, the more likely we are to find old habits hiding under new language or pain disguised as purpose.
All right, everyone. Welcome back. Today we're going to do something a little different. Um, Gary here. I'm Rob, and Gary here. I'm going to question. Instead of giving out wisdom, he's going to take a test, and it's a test. I think there's 30 questions that I got from chat to
Hold on,
find
are you
out.
sure we're live?
Yeah, we were live.
I think I hit the wrong button. I don't see it.
It does say we're live.
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't see it on my phone. Or on the computer, rather.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
I don't think we're live.
We're live.
Okay, go. Sorry. I don't see it, but go.
Uh, Jeez, you threw me off. I'm pretty sure we're live. This shows up. It showed up on me.
Okay.
Did you not get the little notification on your phone?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Whatever, you're good.
All right. So I'm going to be quizzing Gary with 30 questions from chat
Right.
to find out if he's really living like he means it. If he can take ownership and live what he claims he lives. And ownership is being like grounded or responsible. And while we're doing this test, you're welcome to follow along, and you can play along. Grab a pen, keep score in your head. There's four answers: yes, no, maybe, and sometimes. And let's see where you stand along with Gary. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's about honesty, reflection, and a little fun along the way. And like I said earlier, each question uses a scale. A is for yes, B is for no, C maybe, and D sometimes. All right, Gary,
Hold on.
let's see what you
C is
got.
maybe,
Yeah, maybe. I don't.
and, and D is never.
D
No.
sometimes.
Okay. So just be clear, I have no idea. There are no notes from on my end anyway, and I have no idea what he's asking. So here we go. We're all going to
Yes,
discover
correct.
something.
These are 30 questions. Gary has no clue, and they're not geared just for Gary, but they are to help Gary make sure that he's living ownership in his life.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Born
Question
ready.
number one. Where is it? Question number one. Do you wake up most days with a sense of purpose or excitement for what's ahead?
Do I wake up with it? I'm going to say, I'm going to give that a, we'll give it a yes. It takes me a minute to open
Okay,
my
that's
eyes
it.
to find that purpose. I got to roll out of bed
So
first.
that's an A. A for
Absolutely.
yes.
Okay.
All right. When you two, when you speak, do your words reflect what you truly believe?
Yes.
That's an A. Yep.
Do you want to go into detail
Do
with any of
you?
these, or just want to keep firing through? Just out of
You're
curiosity.
welcome to go. No, you're welcome to go into detail. I'll tell you what, before we go to the detail, let me knock off the first 10.
Sure.
That way you can see how it's played. If you want to go into detail, take a little bit more.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Sure.
All right. Number 3. Do you take time to appreciate the small wins and simple joys in your life?
Can I give that a double A? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. A. All right. Uh, we have some chatters. Joel says, "Good evening. Um, where the cousin
Mm.
cousins wolf." He says, "Good evening." And Cliff Shuffler says, "What's up, guys? Hey,
What's
how are
up?
y'all doing?" All right, back to 4.
Three. Three. Oh, four? I don't know. So I get,
Yeah.
okay, go ahead.
Do you face challenges with courage instead of avoidance and excuses?
Yes.
That's where I have struggled sometimes. But
I mean, I think
yes,
we've
that's
all
an
struggled
A.
with that.
Yeah.
I mean, there was
Mm-hmm.
a time where there was a lot of excuses on why I wouldn't deal with things, but I think the more that I do this, the more I get into things like you can avoid things for as long as you want. But if you face them head on with courage, you're going to get them out of the way and conquer what you're trying to conquer. So, A.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Um, the where the cousins is Eric. So I
Huh.
just said hey to Eric. So Sir to Life said good evening. Good evening, everybody. We're taking a test, and Gary's on the hot seat at the moment. You're welcome to join along. The questions are A for yes, B for no, C for maybe, and D for sometimes. We're question number 5. When you make a mistake, do you learn from them rather than dwell on them? Ooh, that's a good one too.
So I do learn from them, but I also dwell, not dwell.
Mm.
I reflect on what I did wrong. I don't think it's dwelling is a bad word for what I do. I reflect and I want to know why I was wrong, or why things went
Mm-hmm.
sideways, and I accept it as it is. I mean, there's no shame in being wrong.
Yeah. So is that a C maybe or D sometimes?
You tell me. You're the teacher. You're the professor.
I'm gonna put you down for C maybe.
Okay.
All right. 6. Do you nurture meaningful relationships instead of surface level connections?
Absolutely. I can't stand service level.
All right. Do you take care of your body, mind, spirit as if your life truly matters?
Now there's no point in doing any of that. Yes, yes,
Okay, B.
yes, I do.
A. Okay. And do you follow through? Oh, we're on question number 8. Do you
Okay.
follow through the promises you make to yourself and to others?
That's gonna be a
Oh,
C. Yes to others. I don't always do it to my. I do, but I sometimes I lag. Like if I make a promise to you or someone else, I will take care of that before I take care of the promise I made to myself.
mm, mm. All right. C for maybe. All right. Number 9. Do you take time to reflect, pray, ground yourself before making big choices?
Yes.
Yeah. That's something I have struggled with in the past sometimes.
Hmm.
10. Do you live in alignment with your values, even when it's uncomfortable?
Yes.
That's a no.
What values?
I knew that was a yes. That was, yeah, yeah. All right.
So
So for everybody out there, oh, go ahead.
I want to flip it here a little bit. So why do you struggle with prayer and meditation and reflection on things?
Uh, because I think it through. It's more that I reflect on it too much. Going back to the question, I dwell more on them than I
Okay.
should.
Okay.
And I do reflect, and pray, but it's like I need to do a better job of grounding myself. And sometimes it's after I dwell on it that I say, "Oh, you're not grounding yourself, Robert. You need to make a better choice." And that it takes me a little longer to realize that I have to ground myself to stop dwelling and get back to.
Gotcha. Okay. And Joel says that we should save this quiz and make it available to the viewers and the listeners.
Whoa, that's a good idea.
Joel's a pretty smart guy.
Yeah, thank you, Joel. I forgot where we're at.
Question 11, I guess, unless we want to go deeper into why these questions.
Well, this is a pausing point because these questions were like the first section, and if you're scoring an A or E, you're living like you mean it. You're being fully awake, intentional, and bold. If you're scoring more C's and D's, you're on the edge. A
So
few
how is a
things.
C worse than a B? Because a
No,
B
B
is
is
a
the
no.
worst. B is that you're running on autopilot.
Okay.
Time, pause, reset. Remember why you truly matters. You kind of jumped ahead of mine.
Okay. Sorry.
So if your answers are mostly A, you're living like you mean it. If you're C's and D's, like you're living on the edge. You need
Gotcha.
to start getting, and then B is you're just letting the world run your life,
Gotcha.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, the next section, going a hair deeper, is what it's supposed to do.
Good. Let's get deeper. That was definitely service level. Let's go deep. Come on, rip it up.
All right, we're at 11. I think it's 11. 11. Do you still chase your dreams, or have you quietly made peace with watching them fade?
So I'm going to say A. Yes, I chase them, but I conquer them. I feel like when you chase, it runs away more. I get when I want something. If I have a dream, I have a dream. I get it. I go for it. Yes, I do.
Gotcha. Awesome. 12, sorry. When fear knocks you, whoa, wait. When fear knocks, do you open the door or do you hide behind comfort and routine?
I open
And
the door.
remember, the answers are A, yes,
A.
no,
Oh,
maybe, or sometimes.
but do I
D
open the
being
door? Yes, I open that door. So A.
okay. 13. Do your choices reflect courage or convenience?
Usually courage.
I like the word usually because that does not mean yes always, but
No, not always. Not always. You know,
okay,
I'm
see.
human. I'm human.
I'm gonna put you down as D sometimes.
Sounds good.
All right. Oh, have you forgiven the people and yourself for the past that still echoes in your heart?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember I was having a great episode about gratitude where I had to learn that one. All right. Number 15. Do you ever feel your own soul calling for more and actually answered it?
Yes.
Yes. Hey.
Yeah,
All
put a
right.
star next to that because I have something I want to tell you about that later on.
Okay. Uh, number 16. When you look in the mirror, do you see someone alive with conviction or someone just surviving on another day?
Wait, repeat that.
When you look in the mirror, do you see someone alive with connection or just surviving another day?
Oh, absolutely
That is
alive.
not a yes or no. That's not a yes or no answer,
A.
though. That's,
Just
yeah,
give it an
A.
A.
I know.
Give it the best you can. A.
I don't know if this section, yeah, I think they're all similar. Okay. 17. Do you tell the truth even when it costs approval, money, or love?
Yes.
Think about your daughter now. Do you always tell her the truth?
Yes. Have I always?
Okay.
No. I do always though. Always.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I lie. I hope no. I'm not gonna say what I did because I don't know. There shouldn't be kids on here, but whatever.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it at that. Number 18. When was the last time you did something that scared but grew you?
You broke up. I had no idea what you said.
Oh, number 18.
Mhm.
When was the last time you did something that scared you but grew you?
The speed dating thing I did. But is that
Uh-huh.
an A, B, or C, or D? What is that?
I have no clue.
Okay,
I don't know why
you made
chat
this,
threw
right?
that in there. Yeah.
Okay, I'd say the speed dating because I was definitely out of my comfort zone, so I was definitely sweating a little bit.
So how often do you do it? I guess let's do it that. How often do you do something that scares you? Yeah, I guess that would be a. I don't know how that would rank. I'm gonna
I mean,
put you down for a yes,
okay,
A, but for me, I definitely don't. I don't. I don't like the question now because chat did it messed up.
mm.
Anyways, number 19.
Are you blaming chat or accepting
I am
accountability?
actually.
How about accountability?
Well, I should have read that. I didn't go through all the questions like you asked me
Okay, all right.
to. Do you live like time is precious?
Yes, time is precious. Tomorrow might not be here.
Hey,
If you don't live like it's precious, then you need to check some things out because it's very precious.
yes. All right. If your life ended tomorrow, oh, we're on question number 20. If your life ended tomorrow, would your story say that you played it safe? Oh, no, that was the wrong. Yeah, because that's why these are different questions. I got you. If your life ended tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
would your story say that you showed up and lived full on?
Yes,
I knew it.
at least the second half of my life for sure.
Yeah, played it safe. It reverse roles on me. These are supposed to be
Gotcha.
no, yeah, yeah. All right, awesome, awesome. Still, the if you answer more A's, you're burning with fire, keeping your purpose. If you're doing C's and D's, you have a good spark. Stand strong. And if you got B's, you're just coasting. You're borrowing time. Wake up before you regret it. All right. Now we're on to question 21. All right. Do you, do you know how to be at peace with yourself before inviting someone else into your peace? Wow.
So I'm going to
That's a
say
good question.
yes, but I want to go into detail on that one because I feel like my answers are very blah. So there was a time when I did not find peace within myself before inviting someone else, and you have to be okay with who you are. You have to be okay with the mistakes that you've made before you bring someone else in. Because if you're not okay and you haven't done the work, or at least recognized where things went sideways, you are just going to relive what you just went through with somebody else. It's like a sequel to the old show with a new star. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like a really bad reboot.
All right. I'm going to pause you there.
Okay?
We're going to take a pause on the quiz. And Joel um, is asking Gary and Rob, what would be 5 words would use to give people an idea of who you are and what you're about?
5 words. Who we are and what we're about. I think, all right. So me, I am an authentic, a listener. I'm authentic. I'm a listener. I'm in touch. And I'm all about hearing and helping.
I think he's wanting
I don't know.
about the podcast and about Northman coaching.
That's it right there. That was Northman coaching. That's me. That's my portion of Northman. Hey, Joel, go into detail. What do you want?
And
All right, we'll give him time. Whatever.
yeah. Let me get back to the questions. All right. Question number 22. He says there's no right or wrong answers.
All right. So yeah.
Question number 22. When conflict arises, do you seek understanding before you demand to be understood?
Yes. So conflict would be it's funny because me and Cliff were just talking about this other day about a debate, and I before. So if you think of conflict or a debate or a conversation with tension, I want to know more before I am heard. Like I want to know what this is about. What are we fighting about? What are we talking about before I can go all in? So yes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I read that question differently.
Okay.
And now that you said your part, I get where you would say yes. But I read it as do you seek to understand before you demand to be understood? Is do I take the moment to understand what they're trying to say to me?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I
Same
do.
difference.
I know I do that. I actually I try to do it a lot more because I've been not used to do that in the past. So
I don't understand that question now from
yeah.
Joel.
Uh
What's your
oh,
deal?
sorry.
Whom I'm dealing with? Huh? I don't get it. I'm confused.
Uh,
There's a good word for you. I'm confused, Joel.
all right, and I think it's Eric says, "What's one thing you would change about yourself?" That's
Absolutely
not part
nothing.
of the quiz, everybody. Yeah.
Absolutely
Oh,
nothing.
there you go.
It's funny. So I'm gonna give him a
Where
shout
are
out real quick. So Joel and Glow had a podcast 2 days ago. The last, not the one that came out today, but the last one, and it was the first question they asked was, "What would you tell your younger self?" And I believe it ended with, "What would you change about yourself?"
we?
And there, if you guys haven't, if whoever's on here does not know who they are, Sessions and Lessons, look them up. Um, they're amazing. But like I said, that I would have told myself to never stop, never quit, and keep moving. And I would change nothing because everything that I am today is because of my past failures and my past successes. So anyway, moving on. Good question, Eric.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate that. Give me a second. I lost my train of thought. Oh, there we are. 23. Question number 23. Um, can you let someone love you without feeling the need to control how they do it?
Sure. I'm not currently in a relationship, so I don't know how that works. But yeah,
I mean, it could
why not?
it could also be with your kid too, though. Think about it, because
Yeah, I
kids
mean, I
don't
don't
love the
control how
way
she.
we. Yeah.
Yeah, so give me an A.
Okay. Give you an A. All right. Here's one. Do you still carry wounds from the past that shape how close you let someone get?
I'm gonna say no, but put a star next to that one if you will, because I want to go further into that at the end of this because I do purposefully carry wounds from the past, but they don't affect who I bring into my life or how I bring them in. So star that one. I don't know what number that was.
It was 24.
Great.
Mm.
What you got?
All right. 25. Um, when your partner struggles, do you show up with patience or pressure?
What partner?
Well, technically, even in this situation, it could be me because we're technically partners in
Okay,
this podcast.
sure. All right,
So
so repeat the question
all
then.
partners, when your partner struggles, do you show up with patience or pressure? I don't know how that is a yes and no question.
You're the one that created this. Do I show with patience or pressure? I would say give me a C on that one because it depends. If it's something
Okay.
that needs to be done, I show with pressure. If we need to get the
Mm,
podcast, we need to talk about that. If we need to, if it, we have 10 minutes to come up with a question for the men's group, that's pressure. But if it's just casual talking about, whatever, then patience.
mm, okay.
When pressure is needed, pressure is given. I can do that.
Cool. Number 26. Can you hold the space for both your independence and your connection without without losing yourself? Oh,
Can I hold the space for what?
your independence
Uh-huh.
and your connection without losing yourself.
Can I hold the space? My independence.
This is where I struggled a lot in the past. So,
I don't understand the question.
can you hold space for who you are
Yeah.
and the people you connect with
Yes.
without losing yourself?
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
all
Yeah.
in other. It's being a nice guy.
Yes. Now you put it like that. Yes. So, but that is that is the last 10 years of my life. So I
Yeah,
have not always been that way, but yes.
yeah. 27. Do you communicate your needs clearly or expect your partner, friends, family to know them?
I state them very clearly.
Okay, I think that's A.
Okay.
Yeah. When you're hurt, do you choose to repair or revenge through silent and withdrawal?
Revenge what?
Revenge through withdrawal. I do a lot of withdrawal.
When you're hurt.
Choose to repair. Yeah, when you're hurt. I got it. So it's asking when you're feeling hurt, do you withdraw or do you repair? And I guess the yes would be you repair. And the B says no, I go and I hide in the closet kind of deal
Right.
and withdraw.
I definitely repair. That's part of my everyday morning reflection and meditation. There, with every day, there are things that hurt me. There are wins, there are losses. Um, so every day when I do my reflection, I reflect on the things that went wrong, the things I could do better, the things that hurt me, and that's how I grow by understanding what went wrong.
Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Two more questions. 29. Are you able to celebrate another person's strength without feeling threatened by it?
Absolutely. I think that's the key to this work because
Mm,
we're as brothers, we are here, all of us, brothers, sisters, whoever, we are here to if you are in a growth mindset, you are here to lift others up and they are here to lift you up. You don't want anyone that's in your circle to fall down, and they should not want you to fall down. So when you do well or anybody else does well, that's great. And that makes me very happy. If you do better than me, that's awesome. That just gives me more fuel to be better than you. And hopefully you can beat me again. And we can just constantly be better versions using each other as that fire. Does that make sense?
yes.
Okay.
Very well put. Good job.
Thanks.
All right. And the last one. Do you love because it is easy?
What the hell is easy about love?
Wow.
That's a no. I don't love because it's easy. I love the things I love and the people I love for not because it's easy, because I enjoy getting to know people and understand them and really just see their path.
Mm,
And a lot of that is not easy.
yeah.
So I told you to star one in the beginning. What was that? Not 24, but there was another one.
There was 21. Do you know how to be at peace with yourself before inviting someone else into your peace?
I said to star that one. I think I went through it, didn't I?
Yeah. Do you ever feel your own soul calling for more?
Oh, that was it. Yes. All right. So we'll go to 24 first. So we were in Idaho. We had discussed. Do you recall what we discussed?
We discussed a lot of things. Don't
In the
ask me.
in the
I
in the
was in the
Dodge
car
Hornet.
6 hours with you. 12 hours actually. So
Yes.
we discussed so much stuff in 12 hours. It wasn't even funny.
But the biggest
So
thing we talked about was emotional intelligence.
yes, yes,
So, and that is
yeah,
pretty much knowing and understanding what you feel and why you feel the things you feel, right?
yes.
So since that day, I've been doing not every day, but a lot of shadow work, and I'm really digging into um, my emotional authenticity. I'm trying. I want to know why things have happened in my life, and it's crazy when you go like just surface level. Like you can go back to I can go back to my marriage. Um, why things happened the way they did, and it's about understanding that like my wife was the way she was because that's the way she was taught, and I take accountability for my part in it, and I understand where she was. You can go back to my childhood. You know, did my parents do the best job? Did my parents do the most amazing best job ever? No. Did they do the best job they could? Yes, based on the knowledge that they were given. So I understand that they did the best they could. And now I do the best that I can, but I take all of the knowledge that I've learned um, through this work to keep my emotional intelligence in check so that my emotional authenticity is in check as well. So that hopefully my daughter can is able to express and understand things more and doesn't have to wait till she's 40 to figure it all out. So shadow work and emotional authenticity to really look back and understand why things are how they are in your life is incredible. Um, Now, what was the other one? The one you just said? Because I have to find that on the computer here.
Do you ever feel your soul calling for more?
So my
What do you
daughter
find
said to me today, she
Oh,
said, Dad, ask chat. And everybody can go in on this and do this on your own because you're going to love this. Ask chat, what is my curse? And don't explain. So my curse that chat told me was relentless clarity. So I said, okay, explain. It says you see everything too clearly. Motives, patterns, the cracks under the paint. It's a gift for truth, but it doesn't shut off. So instead of peace, you get a lot of noise. The constant awareness of what could be better, what's off, what's next. It drives you forward and wears you down at the same time. Tell me that's not my soul calling for more. I have to know more. I have to understand. Is that weird?
mhm. Yeah, yeah.
Feel free, you guys, put that in the chat, and you should do the same thing, Rob, at some point. But anyway, I think that's all I have. Or I guess unless you want to grade me, I stopped when your questions got ungradable.
Well, yeah, as I look back, there was a two, three that were ungradable, but they're still good questions.
They were good, yeah,
Um,
without doubt. But I stopped grading, so I didn't know how to grade them, so I just kind of stopped. It looks like mostly
yeah.
A's.
Well, mostly A's. It still says, what was A's? Let me go back to the top. Mostly A's is you're living like you mean it, fully awake, intentional, and bold.
And
If you
perfect.
can you got the C's and D's, you're on the edge. You're holding back. Few shifts and your life could be lit on fire. And if you did a lot of B's, you're just running on autopilot. You need to reset and remember what truly matters. So, and if you need help with any of these, reach out to me and Gary at northmancoaching.com. And I lost my out. Um, oh, and this week we're talking. This was about ownership of your life, living like you mean it. It isn't about control. It's about responsibility. Every decision, every conversation, and every challenge, they're all chances to take ownership of the man you're becoming, the life you're building, and the energy you bring to the room. So as you move throughout your week, pause, notice, and be intentional. The people around you will feel it. The world responds differently when you take ownership of it. And the conversations are getting real, and we want you in the room because your story matters and how you live does too. Now it's your turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, and real quick, next week is going to be peace over proving. We're going to be talking about how to let go of the need to be impressive and embrace the man that you are, because that person is already enough. So, if this conversation is just the start of wholeness and integration, if you're ready to go deeper, join us on Thursdays for the Motivated Men's Group. That's on northmancoaching.com. Sign up for the Inner Circle newsletter and grab your free ebook. And until next time, stand up, speak the truth, and stay authentic, guys. Have a good night.